Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. When calls the heart, Kevin McGarry reveals nothing will stop him. When calls the heart star, Kevin McGarry loves to self-deprecate when he shares photos and announcements on social media. Therefore, Hearties may not be too surprised when he shared a special Hallmark announcement about the Hallmark fan experience. What did he say? Moreover, what did his Villa Amor coster say? When calls the heart star, Kevin McGarry pokes fun at himself on social media. When calls the heart star, Kevin McGarry went to social media on Tuesday to hysterically share that he is attending the 2025 Hallmark Christmas experience. On Instagram, he wrote, "They tried to keep me away, some would say begged. But no way, Jose had too much fun last year meeting all of you wonderful Hallmark and #UCK fans. Join me in this incredibly talented line up deck 12 to 14 in Kansas City for Hallmark's 2025 Christmas experience. And use #HallmarkChristmasKey to spread the word." Of course, Hallmark is not keeping this star away from attending the second year of this popular event. Kevin just likes to make fun of himself. Besides, everyone remembers Kevin and Chris McNally dancing the Charleston to the joy of all who attended. Joining in on the fun is Eloise Mumford. She is starring alongside Kevin in the Passport to Love movie, Villa Amor. She wrote, "I'm gonna come for a pic." Eloise may also want to get her picture with the other stars who are part of this weekend. They include Benjamin Ayers, Erin Cahill, Brooke Dorsey, Sarah Drew, Peter Mooney, Pascal Hutton, Aaron Krakow, Viv Leacock, Chris McNally, and Kevin Smith. At last year's event, the cast talked about their season 12 storylines, danced the Charleston, and took a lot of photos with fans. This was a fun event. The Hallmark Christmas experience is 4 weekends. The Hallmark Christmas experience consists of 4 weekends of Christmas fun, food, lights, and stars. Here are the stars scheduled each weekend, including the third weekend, which has 6, when calls the heart stars. Weekend 1 is November 28 to 30. The stars attending include Benjamin Ayers, BJ Britt, Robert Buckley, Paul Campbell, Taylor Cole, Shannon Fish, Tyler Hines, Ian K. Crystal Lowe, Jesse Schramm, Kimberly Sustad, and Andrew Walker. Weekend 2 is December 5 to 7. The stars attending this weekend include Jonathan Bennett, Wes Brown, Lacey Chabert, Warren Christie, Nikki DeLoach, Brennan Elliott, Gina Claire Mason, Niall Matter, Tamra Murray Housley, Melissa Peterman, and Andrew Walker. Weekend 3 is December 12 to 14. This is the weekend with the When Calls the Heart stars. Benjamin Ayers, Erin Cahill, Brooke Dorsey, Sarah Drew, Pascal Hutton, Aaron Krakow, Viv Leacock, Kevin McGarry, Chris McNally, Peter Mooney, and Kevin Smith. Weekend 4 is December 19 to 21. This final weekend includes these stars: Rachel Boston, John Brotherton, Heather Hemmons, Tyler Hines, Hunter King, Barbara Niven, Brendan Penny, Christopher Palaha, Holly Robinson Pete, Evan Roderick, and Victor Webster. In the quiet beauty of Hope Valley, strength is often measured not just in heroic acts, but in silent determination. And for Kevin McGarry, the man who has brought Mountie Nathan Grant to life, that strength is more than fiction. In a stirring moment behind the scenes of When Calls the Heart, Kevin recently opened up to fans in a heartfelt message. "Nothing will stop me from telling stories that matter." It wasn't just a quote, it was a promise. The revelation came during a fan too and a live stream where Kevin, typically reserved and lighthearted, grew uncharacteristically emotional. Sitting in his trailer, dressed in his crisp red serge jacket, He paused before sharing something deeply personal. "I've been through a lot this past year," he began. "Physically, emotionally, career decisions, personal crossroads. But the one thing I keep coming back to is this show. This town, this character, and the people who watch it." Kevin then leaned in, a subtle fire flickering in his blue eyes. "I'm not going anywhere," he said. "Not now. Not ever. Nothing will stop me." Fans were quick to speculate. What was Kevin referring to? Was there a health scare? Trouble behind the scenes? Or perhaps a deeper inner battle that had quietly shaped his outlook? Later that week, on location at the Hope Valley train station set, Kevin was spotted rehearsing a powerful scene with Aaron Krakow. Nathan and Elizabeth, now freshly engaged, were navigating the early days of their reunion, a mix of romance and raw vulnerability. Kevin's performance was breathtaking. Between takes, he stayed in character, walking the platform alone, eyes scanning the mountains as though weighing every moment Nathan had lived since Peter DeLuise shared that Kevin's commitment has grown to another level this season. "He's all in," DeLuise said. "You can feel it. Something in him has shifted. He's bolder, more present. It's not just acting anymore. It's living through Nathan." The truth emerged during a one-on-one interview with Heartland Today, a Canadian entertainment outlet that has covered When Calls the Heart since its earliest seasons. There, Kevin revealed what had shaken him and what had ultimately strengthened his resolve. "I had a pretty bad fall while hiking last winter," he admitted. "Slipped on ice. Broke my wrist and dislocated my shoulder. The doctor said I might not regain full mobility." For someone who rides horses, pulls stunts, and acts with his whole body, that was terrifying. But Kevin didn't stop. "I went to physio every single day. I worked with movement coaches. And I kept telling myself, nothing will stop me." In addition to the injury, Kevin confessed that he had briefly considered stepping away from acting altogether. "You start to question everything when your body gives out," he said. "What's next? What happens when the spotlight dims?" But the fans, the Hearties, lit the way back. "It was one letter from a fan that really got me," Kevin smiled. "A young girl in the hospital who said that watching Nathan helped her feel safe. That was it. That was the moment. I thought, okay, I'm going back. For her, for all of them." Back on set, his energy was undeniable. Nathan's scenes this season are emotionally charged even more than before. In one upcoming episode, Nathan confides in Elizabeth about his past with his late fiancé, a storyline Kevin fought to include. "Grief is layered," he said. "Nathan isn't just the strong, silent Mountie anymore. He's a man who's faced loss and still chooses love. That's powerful." Aaron Krakow, who plays Elizabeth, had nothing but praise. "Kevin's the heart of this show in so many ways," she said. "He listens. He's present. And he cares so much, not just about Nathan, but about the fans, the crew, all of us. His dedication is contagious." The cast and crew have rallied around Kevin. Pascal Hutton and Kevin Smith even joked that Kevin's comeback was a Nathan Grant-style miracle, stoic, graceful, and stubborn in all the right ways. But it wasn't just grit that brought him back. It was heart. "You don't walk away from something that gives you purpose," Kevin said. "You don't turn your back on a town like Hope Valley. Not when you know your work here means something." In the most touching twist of all, Kevin has quietly started working with a foundation that helps actors recover from injury and trauma, both physical and emotional. "Nobody talks about the silent battles we fight as performers," he said. "But we need to. We need to remind each other that vulnerability doesn't make us weak. It makes us real." That truth, he says, has become the soul of Nathan this season. Nothing will stop Nathan from doing what's right, and nothing will stop me from doing the same. As the sun set over the golden fields of Hope Valley, Kevin McGarry stood tall, wind tugging at his coat, eyes on the horizon. A man who nearly walked away, but chose to stay. A man who found courage not just in overcoming pain, but in showing it.